Hi friends, in this video I discuss the last 5 classes of algae according to Fritsch classification. On my previous video I discussed the up to 6 classes Dinophyceae. Now next 7 class is Chloromonadini. In this class, only one order present, which is Chloromonadinalis. An example of this order is Vacularia. Species. So it is a holotypic species, and here the flagella are same length as the cell. So it is a Vacularia algae. Now the next class is, so 8th class is Euglena. Here in this class the chlorophyll A and B, also beta carotene, lutein, neoxanthin, anthroxanthin, astaxanthin, etc. are present in this class, and storage product is paramylion. So paramylion or paramylum is a storage product, and 1 or 2 or 3 pentonematic flagella are arising from an invagination at the anterior end of the cell. So at the anterior end, pentonematic flagella arising by invagination. So it is a invagination. Now the class Euglena is divided into 3 orders. First order is Euglenaceae. And example of this order is Euglena. Here Euglena is a single cell made up with a single cell and a single flagella also present in this algae. A reddish eye spot found in this algae and it is a holophytic. Here the nutrition is holophytic, so they obtain their nutrition by themselves. Now the next order is, so second order is Astaceae. Astaceae. An example of this order is Astacea. Astacea algae. Now this algae also made up with a single cell, and it is a coralless algae, free swimming and fusiform or elongated shaped, and this is a holotypic species, and a single flagella present in this algae. So this is a Astacea species, order Astaceae, and the class is Euglenaceae. Euglena. Now the third order is Paranemaceae. An example of this order is Anisonema. So it is also a algae which made up with a single cell and two flagella present in this type algae. Cell wall is ovate or oval shaped, and posterior and anterior flagella present, and sometimes diatoms are found within this algae, which is suggest that ingestion system present in this type algae. Now the next class is, so class 9 is Phaeophyceae. In this class found in the most of algae is marine type, and it is also called brown algae. Chloroplast contain 4 membrane and cells contain fucoxanthin. So cells contain fucoxanthin, which gives the greenish brown color. Now in this class 9 orders are present. So the first order is Ectocarpalis. And example of this order is Ectocarpus algae. Now Ectocarpus is a filamentous branched types algae. This branch divided into postrate and erect part, and the rectangular cells are attached unidirectionally and from the filament. So it is a Ectocarpus algae. Now the next order is Tilopteridalis. And example of this order, second order is Tilopteridalis, and example of this order is Tilopteris. Algae. Now, in this algae, this is a Tilopteris algae. Here the main branch also produce the filaments, and which again produce many hair-like small filaments, and the antheridia or eugonia are attached on these filaments. So a rhizoidal holdfast also present in this algae on the basal portion. So it is a Tilopteris algae on order Tilopteridalis, and the class is Ectocarpalis. The class is Phaeophyceae. Now the third order is order 3 is Cuterialis, and example of this order Cutleria, Cutleria, Cutleria algae. Now this is a fan-shaped thallus body algae, and the inner cells are made up with parenchymatous cells. Now the next order is fourth order is Sporochnalis. Sporochnalis, and example of this order is Sporochnus algae. This algae looks like a thread. Many threads produce a branch, and these branches are alternate type. So this is a alternate branching system, and all branches contain the hair-like filaments. A small hair-like filaments are contain these alternate branches. So this is Sporochnus algae, order Sporochnalis. Now the fifth order is Desmarestialis. And example of this order is Desmarestia algae. Here the algae main branch produce many branches, and this is maybe annual or perennial alga, and the annual genus contains sulfuric acid on its vacuole, which help to protect them from others harmful seaweeds. So this is a Desmarestia algae. Now the next order, so sixth order is Laminarialis, and example of this order is Laminaria algae. So it is a also called kelp, and its fronts looks like a leather, so leathery type fronts, and it is a very long algae, so it is also called devil apron, and the basal portions root like branches, it is called heptra, and stipes also present in this algae. So this is heptra, this is stipe, and this is frond. So this is a Laminaria algae. Now the next order is So seventh order is Fasciolaris. Fasciolaris. And example of this order is Fasciolaria. Now this algae looks like a feather type. So this is a Fasciolaria algae, which the filaments arranged looks like a feather type, and the filaments originated area is restricted. So this is a Fasciolaria algae. Now the eighth order of Phaeophyceae is Dictyotalis. And the example of this order is Dictyota. So this is the algae which irregularly dichotomously branched, and midribs totally absent in this algae. Fronds are broad and thin type, and reproductive structure are scattered on these fronds. So this is a Dictyota algae. Now the last order is ninth order is Fucalis, and example of this order is Fucus. So Fucus also dichotomously branch algae just like Dictyota, but here the midribs present, and the air bladder also present on all over the front, which help to buoyancy of this plant body. So this is all about the Phaeophyceae class according to Fritsch. Now the next class is Phaeophyceae. So number 10 class is Rhodophyceae. And in this class the flagella totally absent. So flagella absent in this class, and photosynthetic pigments are phycobilins. Photosynthetic pigments and phycobilins are phycocyanin, are phycoerythrin, chlorophyll D, carotenoid, tetraxanthin found. So chlorophyll D, tetraxanthin found, and the storage foods products are Floridian starch, galactosidase and floridoside. Galactoside and floridoside. Now this Rhodophyceae class divided into total 7 order. So the first order is Bengialis. So first order of in Rhodophyceae class is Bengialis. And example of this order is Bengia algae. So this is unbranched algae which thallus are very small and which rapidly grow, and these plants are attached by the rhizoids. So this is a Bengia algae. And the next order is Laminaria Leonalis. And example of this order is Nematolion algae. So this algae and also Beta-Scospamum also example of this order. Now the Nematolion algae is multi-axial algae which is reddish brown color and the whole body covered with a gelatinous matrix. So this is a Nematolion algae. So the next order is Jellydialis. Third order is Jellydialis. And example of this order is Jellydium algae. Here in this algae the plant body irregularly branched and can be 2 to 40 centimeter in size and it is a red in color. Now the fourth order is Cryptonemalis. And example of this order is Dumontia algae. This algae also irregularly branched, but the branch are hollow and soft type, and the tip portion of the branch are more dark than the other part of this algae. Now the fifth order is Gigartinalis. And example of this order Gigartina. And this algae commonly known as sea vegetable. So this is Gigartina algae which commonly known as sea vegetables, red in color, and this is the thallus of Gigartina algae. Now the sixth order is Rhodymenialis. And example of this order is Rhodymenia algae. So this algae, it is the Rhodymenia algae which thallus looks like a fan shaped and stripes also present. Fan shaped the thallus body, stripes also present, and fronts are dichotomously branched. The fronts are dichotomously branched and the apex are rounded. So this is a Rhodymenia algae. Now the next 7 order is Ceramialis. And example of this order Polysiphonia algae. And this algae, we know about this algae. This is a well branched algae, branches made up with siphonoceous cells, and the main branch is a limited growth and the entire filaments involved with a gelatinous sheath. So this is a Polysiphonia algae, belongs to Ceramialis class, Rhodophyceae family. Now the next class is, and The last class is Myxophyceae, which also called blue green algae or Cyanophyceae. Now, cell wall composed with mucopeptide, amino acid, fatty acids, carbohydrate, etc. And the dominant pigments are C-phycocyanin, the beta carotene, and C-phycoerythrin. And the storage foods are cyanophycean starch. Cyanophycean starch. Now, this class, so 11th class, divided into total 5 order. Of them, first 3 orders divided according to without hormogonia. And the next 2 orders hormogonia present hormogonia. So the first class is Chlorococcalis, and example of this order, so order 1 is Chlorococcalis. Example of this order is Glyocapsa algae. Here the algae look like this. This is a Glyocapsa algae. Single cells made a colony, and it is a floating algae, and colonies are embedded within a matrix. So this is a Chlorococcalis orders algae, and hormogonia absent in this algae. Now, second order is Chamaesiphonalis, Chamaesiphonalis, and example of this order is Dharmocarpa algae. Here the algae is marine species and morphologically spherical in shape and unicellular. We found this is a unicellular cyanobacteria. So this is a Dharmocarpa algae. Now it's also hormogonia absent. Now order 3, Plurocapsalis, and example of this order is Plurocapsa algae. Here this algae also unicellular, but this algae we found binary fusions occur, and it is looks like a branch shaped algae. Sometimes this algae calcify, and it is formed a pseudofilamentous growth. So here the pseudofilamentous growth we have found in this algae. So this is a Plurocapsa algae, Plurocapsalis order. Now, so here also hormogonia absent. Now the next two order. So the fourth order is Nostocalis. And we know the example of this order is nostoc algae. Here, previously I told the hormogonia present in this algae, individually cells attached unidirectionally and from a filament that or trichome, and this trichome embedded in a gelatinous sheath. So this is a nostoc algae. Now the last fifth order is Stygonema talis. Stygonema talis. And example of this algae is Stygonema. Here also hormogonia we found, and trichomes are branch. The trichomes surrounded by seeds, and hormogonia developed on the terminal portion on the young branched. So this is a Stygonema algae. So this is all about the algae classification according to Fritsch, and this is the part 2. Thanks to watching this video. If you like this video, so please like this video and share this video. Thank you.